It is lychee season again, and Zengcheng is a famous lychee town here in China. It is known of the birthplace of the Chinese lychee stem. The history of lychee cultivation here dates back more over the 2,000 years. Today, Governor Lingnan has come to Zengcheng, Guangdong Province, Guangdong, to show us the farmers and to see how they grow good quality and very good taste of lychee. Today, we have invited Mrs. Lychee to show us Zengcheng and to see us the taste of her hometown.
Hello, Sophia.
Hi, Mr. Lychee.
Hello to the viewers of the Grandmother's Lingnan. I'm Lychee and I'm the founder of this orchard lychee, Li Guoyuan. Yes, so recently we have been very busy with packing and selling lychees.
Yes, I have seen that your business are doing really great.
Thanks.
And I heard that you're an overseas returning from France with a master in France, right?
Yeah.
And you're even my alumna.
Yes. In fact, I got my bachelor degrees from the Guangdong University of Foreign Study with financial management major, and I earned my master degrees in French and worked nearly 10 years in all state banks and famous foreign companies.
Wow, that's very, very great.
Thank you. Today, I'm taking you to a typical traditional lychee orchard. In Zengcheng, almost every household cultivates lychee trees in their backyard or country lands. Some have just one or two trees, while others has hundreds. The orchards we're visiting is owned by Fuge, widely known as a skilled lychee cultivator. Through his hard work, he takes care of over 300 lychee trees, including varieties such as Feizhixiao, Guiwei, Nuomici, and Xianjingfeng. It even has rare varieties like Binli and Beiyuan hanging green. The income from his lychee orchard supports his entry of family. Family-owned farms like this one truly embody the cultural heritage and enhance of Zengcheng lychee.
In Venezuela, in my country, we mostly fruit. What we have in the fruit are like apples, or we have cherries and so on. But this is actually the very first time that I have seen like so many lychees today.
Yes, when it comes to quality and variety, Zengcheng lychees are famous nationwide.
Yeah.
As one of the current lychee production areas in Guangzhou, Zengcheng currently has a cultivation area of 197,000 acres and more than 17 different varieties. The estimated total production this year is about 448,000 tons. What you see here are all high-quality lychees varieties from Zengcheng.
Wow, amazing, right?
Yeah.
So what are the different varieties of lychee here?
Let's taste and talk.
Okay, yeah.
If we talk about the high-quality local varieties, take a look and guess which one is the Acmes of lychees.
I have no idea. For me, like some are reddish, some are like slightly green, some are like big, some are small, and some even have like pointing thorn. Some have like less pointing thorn. So I really don't know.
Take a look at this. Most lychees are red in color, but let me tell you, some lychees with a greenish pink are not white. They are the famous Zengcheng hanging green, also known as the Acmes of lychee.
Wow.
The hanging green fruit has a dark red and green color. One side is slightly higher, called the dragon head, and the other side is slightly lower, called the phoenix tail. When you taste it, the flesh is especially crispy and of premium quality, but the production is quite limited.
So, if hanging green is the Hermes lychee,
Yeah,
what about the Chanel lychee?
there really is one. Look at this. The lychee variety known as the Chanel of lychee is called Xianjingfeng. Take a look. Its fruits are bright red, medium size, not perfectly round, somewhat heart-shaped, and they taste sweet with a hint of honey frenchise. This variety is also known for its strong resistance, high abilities, and high and stable yield. It has been listed as the leading variety in Guangdong province and Guangzhou city for many years. Next, we have two well-known varieties, Guiwei and Nomi rice.
Oh, wow.
This one I take it to you.
Yes. Okay, so this is
This nomi ci.
Okay,
nomi
nomi
rice
ci.
is a little bit similar with the xianjing feng, but both of which is original from Zengcheng. Among them, Guiwei has the largest cultivation area and highest yield among lychee varieties in Zengcheng. Its fruits are round and nearly round, while with thick and solid fresh, sweet and juicy. You can taste it.
Yes, I will, of course. Let me try.
Yes. Especially, they have a very fragrance of Mayflower when smelled it.
Oh, yes.
Yes. It's worthly mentioning that it is relatively easy to store.
It is very good.
Very good, very juicy. Okay. Now let me introduce Nomi ci. Comparing it with Guiwei, you can see that its fruits are larger. Many people say that Nomi ci is easier to recognize because it has thin, fresh, small seeds, a rich, sweet taste, and a hint of Chinese sticky rice, fed rice.
Wow, you know, it's really refreshing to have like an ice cold lychee on such a hot day. I heard that lychee cultivation in Zengcheng has a history over 2,000 years.
Yeah.
And in recent years, what innovation has Zengcheng made? For example, cultivating new varieties or applying new technologies?
Yes, in recent years, Zengcheng has implement the excellent fruit strategy, gradually guiding fruit farmers to optimize varieties with poor quality and low efficiency in order to increase yield and improve quality.
Wow, it's amazing.
In 2018 and 2011, Zengcheng respectively bred and recognized two excellent lychee varieties, Beiyuan Green and Xianjing Feng, which was selected as the top 10 recommended varieties by the Guangdong Lychee Industry Alliance. Among them, Xianjing Feng has been selected as a leading variety in the province and city for 10 consecutive years, and lychee producing regions across the country have compared to introduce it. Expanded plantation area nationwide has exceeded 215 acres, making it the most widely prone and beneficial provide new lychee varieties in recent years. Apart from optimizing the variety in Zengcheng, with the help of technology, we enhance competitiveness by improving the quality of lychees. For example, we collaborate with experts from the Guangdong Academy of Agricultural Science and South China Agricultural University to develop lychee technologies. This includes technicals such as cloud spreading systems, technology for lychee trees, LED lighting for controlling lychees dam burning, selective breeding of high-quality varieties, and regional experimentation research. Currently, we have established several 5 transformation green ecological demonstration bases, focus on quality improvement, intelligent irrigation, and fertilization management, mentions productions, digestive management, and green pest control. We have also established 16 lychee quality and safety monitoring and traceability platforms. Formulate Zengcheng high quality lychee grading standards and establish a provincial level Zengcheng lychees industry park.
So let me ask you one question aside. You have worked in France and major city in China. What do you think of becoming a farmer and selling lychees?
Let me tell you my story. Okay. I was born in Zengcheng and I grew up by eating lychee. When I was 25, I went to study in French and worked there for a while. I was surprised to see fresh lychees displayed on the shelf of supermarket in French, labeled as original from Madagascar. Those lychees were dry and small, with much inferior appearance comparing to Zengcheng lychees. Thus, I hope that one day I can export the lychees from my hometown to French, to European, to let them know how amazing Zengcheng lychee is.
Wow, yes. That's amazing.
Interestingly, my name Lychee is the same as the Chinese word lychee. So I think it's the destiny.
Okay, wow.
In 2018, following the country's strategy, I chose to return to my hometown and start my own business. Studying as a novice in agriculture, I participate in the establishment of Liguoyuan with the whole of accelerating the upgrade of Zengcheng's lychees industry, building a brand expert, and promoting Zengcheng lychees to the rest of the world.
Guangdong 山明水秀，沃野千里，被回归线上的绿洲，孕育了千年荔枝之乡——广州增城。历史涵养文明，早在北宋时期，增城荔枝的身影便已跃然纸上。如今，走进增城这座荔枝博览园。20万亩良田里，山葱水绿，百丽争红。雨露阳光下，增城人因循自然，精心务农，勤耕力作，以全国领先的栽培管理技术，不断繁育荔枝优良品种。产自增城的先进凤，集所有优质荔枝之长，果大肉厚，清甜静谧，融合传统精勤与现代智慧，成为诠释三精农业的增城名片。一抹荔枝红，点亮了城市，点亮了生活。之红润，诠释着这座城市的色彩与温度。历久弥新，增城之味。增城正绽放出生态湾区、人文湾区的独特魅力。 乡村样本，让你我留下丽红焦绿翻壁浪的南粤记忆。
As far as I know, lychee is one of the most difficult fruit to preserve. So if you want to make Zengcheng lychee go global, what is the challenging of transportation and preservation? Does Zengcheng have any regards on this?
Of course. Technical play a crucial role in the prevention. Firstly, relying on provincial level industry, we have built 2,515 cubic meters of fruit and vegetable pre-coating storage. Also, we have 27,000 cubic meters of fruit and vegetable cold storage, and 3,000 cubic meters of ventilation storage. This basically meets the cold storage needs of agricultural products in the region.
Okay.
Secondly, we have introduced cold storage and preservation facilities in the production areas, aiming to enhance the freshness, preservations, and cold chain logistics of the company. We have basically achieved long-distance cold chain transportations for perishable agricultural products like lychee. With the use of these facilities, the storage period has been extended by more than 3 days, and over 15% of our products are transported through the cold chain. Supported by preservation technology and transportation conditions, lychee, which used to be known for its fleeting freshness, is no longer short-lived and can be delivered into homes around the world. Sophie, we are in the Royal Palace Hotel now.
Yes.
In front of us is several dishes, which is traditional and classic dish of the Zengcheng Lychee Feast. Lychee has a fresh and sweet taste, which pairs perfectly with desserts. For example, this lychees ice jelly uses fresh Zengcheng lychees juicy, combined with natural seawood gum to make the ice jelly, and topped with ingredients such as pine nuts, sesame seeds, and dry fruits.
Wow, yes. Really, lychee really goes really well on the desserts. But I wonder, what is that round shape on the dish? Yeah, the round shape of the dish?
Because it's just like the lychee, I
Oh,
think. Yes.
okay, great.
And the next dish, this one is called the Zengcheng lychees and stream meatball. It is made from fresh giant shrimp, minced into shrimp paste and seasoned with Zengcheng lychees. It is also enriched with cheese for a delightful taste. The crispy rice gums on the surface are made from full and red yarn rice, shaped by hand to resemble ice. It can be described as a crispy on the outside and tender on the inside.
Yes, it's really good. The shrimp inside is so tender and chewy.
Yeah.
I can taste the sweetness of the lychee. I can resist to another plate like that.
So the first one I want to introduce to you is the next dish. It's a classic one.
Okay.
This one is the royal lychees wood toast goose. As a student study in Guangzhou, you must have heard of the roast goose, which is a traditional Cantonese dish. In Zengcheng, the roast goose made with lychees wood has a unique fruity aroma. The fruit wood rotates technically is the most traditional, but it has become increasingly rare over time. If you want to taste authority lychees wood roast goose, you must come to Zengcheng.
Yes. I agree. This lychee wood roast goose has a creepy skin and a tender meat. I'm sure that the final dish will be just as amazing.
This dish is called New Style Lychees crispy duck. It uses fresh young ducks and follow the precise knife work of Huaiyang cuisine to debone the duck without breaking the skin. It is then stuffing with filling made from taco, green peas, red beans, lychees meat, and pork. The skin is dry and roasted, resulting in a crispy and refreshing taste. It is a perfect combination of local ingredients and Jiangnan cuisine skills.
Oh, well, a visit to Zengcheng will probably make me gain 3 pounds. I can not only enjoy the fresh the lychee here, but I can also taste indulge in different places in the dishes, with guaranteed quality and advancement preservation. I love it. I mean, this excellent fruit from Lingnan can now be exported overseas, right?
Yeah.
So I really hope that after it, I can see it in my country, Venezuela. I hope my family, my friends can eat lychee in Venezuela.
I hope that all your families and friends will come to China and come to Zengcheng to taste all of this dish and the lychee.
Yeah.
So welcome again to Zengcheng and for tasting lychees and lychees dish. Just like the lychees produced here, the name of this district may be strange to you, but it will definitely impress you.
Ah, yes. Well, today's journey ends here, and thank you to you to explore this. Thank you all for watching, and please stay tuned to Lingnan for more and more surprises.